comments are still headed.
What else is on?
Yeah, let's see what else is. Coming to you now from the largest studio ever constructed, it's The Truman Show!
Yeah!
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
1.7 billion were there for his birth. 220 countries tuned in for his first step. The world stood still.
This life that we live in is starting to look more and more like the Truman Show, where we're constantly under surveillance by cameras and eyes that we can see and some that we can't see. It's like our lives are on live 24/7. 365 out the year. You know, since social media has taken place, it's like everything and everybody has to be seen all the time, has to be heard all the time. It's like some of the most foul and disgusting and degrading things are promoted to society. And the rest of the world has to watch and sit back and enjoy the entertainment that they provide for us. But in this day and age, you can be your own entertainment. You can watch yourselves or your family do the things that you like and enjoy. But normally, if you're watching the news, it's nothing but trouble, nothing but robberies, highway drive-bys, and constant beguarding of foolery. And it seems like everything is broadcast to the world to show how bad the United States really is. And it's got a sweet coated icing covering across the cake. But if you dig deeper inside the cake, it's actually a rotten cake. Yes, a cake that a lot of people seem to consume and they love to enjoy the cake. As long as it still tastes sweet on the outside, it seems like they forgot about the rottenness that's on the inside that we seem to always be watching 24/7, 365 across the world as the world is broadcasted. And everywhere you go now, there are constant cameras that have eyes on you, that's watching your every step, your every move, making sure when you go into the grocery store you don't steal anything. Cameras on the light posts to make sure you don't speed or run a red light. And if you be at your job, you can obviously see that you have people, the higher ups have their employees, like the managers and the supervisors and sometimes the team leads, who constantly watch your every move, making sure you work efficiently to their liking.
And it's another beautiful day in paradise, folks. But don't forget to buckle up out there in Radioland. Remember, good driver, good. Not a safe driver. He's a good driver, good driver, good.
Locked at every turn. Beautifully synchronized, don't you agree?
You're blaming me for the traffic?
Should I?
Where shall we go? Where shall we go?
Truman, where are we
I
going?
don't really know. Guess I'm being spontaneous. Somebody help me! I'm being spontaneous!
Truman!
Somebody help me! I'm being spontaneous!
Forget Fiji. Can't very well drive to Fiji, can we?
What about it?
Whenever you want to go outside their programming, it seems like you're acting crazy, you're spontaneous, you're going outside the program that they got set up for you to be the person that they want you to be, aka the Truman Show. Basically, making a life for you instead of you making a life for yourself. And it's often your significant other who will try to keep you from being the best version of yourself, because they often look at you as if sometimes they can't lose you. If they lose you, or they feel like they're losing you, then they feel like they lost their whole world. But that's not often the case. You often want to bring them along, but they don't want to go along for the ride. They just want you to watch them so they can watch you sit there and live the life that they want you to live, instead of living the life that you might want to live, or the life that God has for you. But it's a tricky subject, to say the least. It all ties back to the Truman Show movie, where everything seemed normal at first until he started waking up to the fact that everything around him seems to be staged, like a play. And his life was not a normal life that they portray it as to be. And everything around him seems to be, what could you say, UFO-ish or extraterrestrial type of lifestyle that they was bringing to him once he started seeing the nicks and the knacks and the cracks in their armor, because everything will fall to pieces once the veil has been lifted over people's eyes. In the Truman Show movie, Truman just wanted to know the truth about the real reality that he was living in, but it was all a lie. As you get to the truth into this world, you start to open your eyes that it was all a lie. We was all lied to about the whole college scheme of go to college, get you a good job, live the best life, when it was all a story to fulfill the higher ups' pockets and to put the rest of the American people into debt, to be work slaves for the rest of their lives and never quite fulfill their dreams that they had as little kids, and to be watched by the higher ups deteriorate while their families grow in stature and money, and the working class families lower in stature and money. Figuring out the truth that you've been living in the bubble or a shell of what reality really is can be quite overwhelming and shaking to the spirit. And you never know who quite is on your side and who's not. Because one minute, somebody can seem like they on your side, the next minute, they stabbing you right in the back. And getting stabbed in the back by somebody you love or care about or might consider family to you is the most heartbreaking spiritual moment you can have. And letting you know that this world really revolves around money, and how much money you got and how much money you don't got. Just a quick reminder to show you your worth in this life. Because if you're balling, everybody's on your team.
Let me get you some of this new Mococo drink. All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua. No artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
I've tasted other cocos.
Closing out is people pretending to be talking to you, but actually talking to somebody else right in front of your face. Like you said, who the hell are you talking to? Advertising is everywhere. People literally tattoo advertisements on their skin and body just to get a check. Has our lives all become just a money check? Or are you just a bankroll? Or are you a human being? You have to ask yourself that question as we close out.